What's good, everyone? This is Defender here. I'm back. Video number 3. Trying to find a way to cash the bounty, the $20 bounty on the bottom left. It would still be good because we late regged it. So that would still be impressive. Same with the top left, approaching the money. We are waiting to get the entirety of the stack in. We can afford to be patient on a tournament like this, such low buy-in and just very poor skill level. I'd rather be a little more strategic here. I know I should just open it. I don't want to set a bad example. People get stacked with Queen Jack, like one subscriber yells at me. 1 out of the 5 total subscribers just flips out at me. I did ask the moon in the forest for guidance. It is a beautiful night out there. I might have to walk out there some more. It's pretty amazing in a $20. I mean, he had absolutely nothing there for him to fold. I expected to get called a lot there because he's the chip leader and he's playing like 70% of the deck. So he immediately snap open shoves 28,000 chips into a 5K chip pot. And our hands are tied. There's nothing we can do but fold. Give it to the Bonaciprosaur, takes it down. Bonaciprodon. Yeah, Bonaciprodon. Yep. Bonaciprodon. Probably shipping this one in. I don't see why we wouldn't at 11 big blinds. We definitely need the chips here and are way ahead of that range. Wow, this has got to be one of the deepest stack tables. This is crazy. We're like dwarfed. 32nd of 64 here, so we're getting to a point where my strategy is going to be to wait to get the entirety of the stack in on this table. They might not know that right now, but that is what I'm thinking. Hand needs some really strong equity. If we don't get it, we will set up a 3-bet shove on this guy probably, or maybe not him. Or embrace our push shove. So we're going to learn a little push shove in the 5K. Should be great. Should be a wonderful time. I think yeah. I don't know. I asked the forest for guidance. I think I made a contract with like the inner essence of a tree when I was standing outside. I don't know. See how that works. We're going to be playing some tool mode here. That's what I like to call it, which is basically a time where you can really fall back on playing profitable push shove, whether it's an open shove, a 3-bet shove, or you somehow get it, or you get a huge hand or something. So one of those three. Something I do fall back a lot on in these tournaments is just wait to set up a good 3-bet shove spot with good equity. You see they're folding a lot tonight. Is it me or are they folding a lot tonight? That's what it seems like. Okay. Everyone's really scared on May 2nd on a Tuesday. I don't know. Billy the Wheels limping in. Amriolaxodon. This is close, but right on the bubble, I'm ripping my equity in here. I don't care. I mean, I'm ripping that in. This is another profitable tournament that you can get in. It's a $35 freeze out. And you can late register an hour and a half. We would only have 7 more minutes to get in. I don't know if I want to play 4 tables here. I don't think it's necessary. I think we should just focus on the 3, especially when we're doing a recording. So no need to go 4 tables. But if we bust on one of these, that's a different story. Then we would definitely just rip that one in real quick. That guy knows I shove so light too. It's crazy. He has caught me shoving just absolute nonsense. So I'm definitely just ripping in the equity there. And he's calling me with any bear for sure. Fold. Oh man, this guy don't play any hands. I'm looking for an 8 or 10 to just suck him out. That is the worst card in the deck for us. I'm serious. That's it. It's just like, here you go, and we still hold up. That is such a bad card. Ace Queen. Yeah, really lucky that we were able to just show that down. He could have easily bluffed us off the hand there, but he's normally not going to be thinking like that. Would have been interesting if he bet, since he clearly can't value bet, as we saw before. It's 11:11 p.m. Pocket jacks, my favorite hand, just gets devastated by queens down there, and we have made the money on the bounty. So that's pretty good considering that we late regged it. I mean, we we registered it on the last level. So we've got to be happy with that. We're hand for hands here with 19 players remaining and 18 pay. If we survive one more player, we would be guaranteed $12 profit. At least. I don't know what we would do with that, but yeah. Here, we're already guaranteed $10 profit. Not bad to pull 2 caches on a recording. Not bad. I mean, you can easily have nights where you just don't cash. So it's a good start for sure. All right. I gotta open this one. It's just too strong. So I'm definitely gonna just open this up. 2,300. I'm still gonna open that with King Queen when we've been playing pretty tight. Not really. We've been playing a decent amount. It's just such a good, strong hand to start when nobody's opened and we're in the cutoff. The B-Dog folds it. We'll fold. I'm gonna light a glow stick. That's what I need to do. I got this huge canister of glow sticks. I'm serious. I used to go out to clubs and just like rage. Like before the spiritual awakening shit, I used to be crazy. Now I'm just like I can't do it. He was all bullshit anyway. I just went there because I needed to get laid. That was because I didn't have anywhere else to meet girls. So I'm just like, all right, I'll go to a club around AC, whatever. A bad idea. Okay. 9 deuce of hearts. We're on the stone bubble. That's a pretty good shove spot. I think somebody's being a trickle rooster or something. Yep, we messed that hand up there. We should have shoved pre-flop, and then we should have bet that flop. For sure. Oh well. I gotta rip it on Rhinosaurus Max, man. I know he's gonna ball after he's in the money. He's gonna be opening at least, I would say at least 35% of the deck there, and he's gonna fold at least 50% of that. So that is gonna be a shove with the ace every single time. Gotta ripple rooster. Here again, don't force this. This is the time where we need to just shell up get a really good spot to just rip the entirety of the stack in. These levels are going to go really quickly at this stage in the tournament. It looks like it overlaid. That is weird. It actually overlaid. Okay, we missed this, but that's fine. We're in the money. Pop the champagne. 2 tables in the money here. Let's do this. Let's rage. Let's hit a straight. Nope. The hawk dog? Billy the Wheels goes down. It's just so sad to see him go after they fight so hard. It's really sad. New table. 11 big blinds. 8 big blinds. 14. A bazillion. 9, 12. 12 big blinds, 45 big blinds. If you're wondering what the hell is a big blind, so if you take their stack size and you divide it by the current big blind, which is 800 chips, you will get 12 or something like that, and that is his BB level. So any tournament pro, you know, poker is a profession, so it has its own lingo, it has its own terms, because it has terms like BB level that is a very poker language term, I guess. So I'm getting a synchron flash here. Dang. But is it a shove? We're about to be at what here? 800, 1,000. We're about to be at 14 big blinds. So I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to let that go on the bounty. Final table bubble. Again, looking for a spot to just get in some good equity. Especially with this guy and this guy. I don't trust them at all. I don't think they're folding that light. Here is a different story because I do think we have great fold equity on this guy. I really do. And I think we have it on this guy, and I think we have it on this guy. So this is a tournament where, you know, there's 16 players remaining. We don't want to get too low. I'm actually going to pull this tournament on the right side of the screen. And I do this sometimes because it's in an unusual spot, so my mind will pay attention to it more. So I do need to just visualize how long we have to wait here, if we have any time to wait. Hold on, divided by 3.2. We're about to be at 9. This is going to pass us, and we're going to be at 8-ish. 8-ish when this passes us, which is still good fold equity on those guys on our left. And we are 10th. One double up, we'd be top 5. Eyeing up the lobby. Eyeing up the lobby. Oh, nice. This is lucky. I drew a green glow stick out of the canister. It's good times. That's like a... Green is like... I see green as a nice... I love that color. Green and blue were always my favorite 2 colors. Green and blue. Always green and blue. I'm just going to fold. I'd rather look even tighter to set up my shove here. Again, I'm not forcing anything through here. When we're 31st to 50, only 15 pay. It's not like we're close to the money. It's more this awkward, drawn out no man's land in the next level or two here before you hit the money, and you've got to keep your biggest mathematical weapon in play, which is just going to be your shove stack, and you got to keep it in play on this tournament. Yeah, I had a bad feeling about that, but I just can't help myself there when he's just opened a hand. I mean, I can't you can't get away from that one because if we're at 15, if we're at 17 big blinds and he's opening 15% and he's never folding, we could shove ace 10 profitably there. So that's just marvelous that he has aces somehow there, but there's nothing that we can possibly do other than just say nice hand. We could minimize the table and not even watch it once we're all in because it's such a straightforward spot, and it's just like if you could win that one, that's that one big spot that you gotta just not run into aces for no reason to make a final table run. But hey, it's tough. It's not supposed to be easy. Uh, yeah. So we finished 12th. Yep, pretty brutal to finish 12th there. We're $30 when first pays 230, but it's okay. It's 11:24 p.m. So, I'm just trying to I sort of wish that we busted it 20 minutes earlier because we could have got in the $35 freeze. We would have had plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Ah, that $5 turbo didn't go either. That's a shame. That is a real shame. Well, that's the problem when you get on late, I guess. It's just, there's not a lot that you can keep throwing in. It kind of, when you're online in Jersey, that's it. I mean, it kind of dies down at a certain time, which is almost good. At least you're not up like a degenerate for 5 a.m. till 5 a.m. for no reason every night. So, yeah, we'll do our best. I'm going to do some breathing exercises here. I have them written down. Yes. Yes. Just waiting for any sort of equity here. We're getting low. We're getting low. Yeah. I'll pull up the lobby right here just so you see what's going on. There are 15 players remaining. We're in the money, so we got that nice $11 cash. Hey, it's not bad. It's tough to make $11. And you know, at least you weren't watching Lost or something. You were trying, right? We tried. Chaos breaks out on the bottom right. Jax just rips in a bazillion with Jax with two people behind him. It's fine, but a little lazy, but he ain't winning it anyway versus the Kings seeking revenge. Nice hand. I'm just going to rip this in. When we pressure the stacks here, here, and the big blind stack we pressure, we just got to get through these three. That's the tricky part. Just get through these three. Well, we've been very tight. That's the good thing. I'm going to rip in any sort of equity before this big blind hits us because I don't want to get low to a point where we don't have a shot at top three. So I'd rather take the light shove through here. I'm just gonna leave it at two tables right now. We're just gonna chill, just chill out a little, right? There's not a lot going on. I mean, if you had to get in a tournament, I mean, I guess we could go on PokerStars and find a $10 to $20 tournament, but right now I'm just gonna focus just in case we double up too. There's gonna be some playability here, and we want to explain our plan here. Why all of a sudden we're just not playing a hand? Because it's just kind of how this tournament is going to run out through the late mid stages. A lot of the times when you're in these big fields, your biggest mathematical weapon is that shove stack, that ability to just rip it in. So keep that in mind. You don't want to damage your shove stack for no reason when you're not even close to the money. It's just not good business. Not good for business. Might be good for the M Dog Big, the M Dog B, the M Ski. Heflo Renosaurs sitting with 40K. Becklo Tricrodon is just gone. Proclosauropod. Proclosauropod. Oh boy. Good times, good times. Oh no, there comes the AC. Alright, you saw enough of the lobby. Just focus on the action. You know what's going on. Don't mess around. Do we call in for a miracle? I guess. But I mean, if we don't hit a unicorn, I'm folding. That is not a unicorn. That's just a pair of threes. That's not going to cut it. We can call in there to hit a unicorn. I know it's not terrible. And I almost don't mind folding because it sets up our fold equity, especially on these two players. If we don't pick up a hand by the time the big blind hits us again, I think we're just shoving under the gun here because we don't want to get too low. 23. Huh. So we embrace his good fortune. I still think we have the fold equity there to just try to steal that one through. Even though he has no chips. I mean, the guy has played 1 in 18 hands. And we pressure both of their tournament lives. And we put the pressure on. We pressure their tournament lives. And to get punished for making a great play, we are now crushed. So, and it's a play that you won't even see a lot of pros do to play, but I know I have the fold equity there, so it's fine. It's just we got kind of low. We're on the 2 final table bubbles, it looks like. I mean, we're going to need a miracle or it's just going to be 2 final table bubbles. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It was just really pumped up to play today, and then it was just final table bubble, and it ain't looking pretty here either. But what I noticed here is, well, there's 13, so we did get that pay jump. I'm just gonna wait, I think, just in case we get a hand, because I don't think we have any fold equity here. Where if we shove from under the gun, we might actually have fold equity on this guy. He might fold for a big blind and a half more because I don't think he's paying attention. So keep that in mind. Yeah, and I'd much rather have that. Or we can just get bailed out and actually get a hand. I like this with 10.5 big blinds. We've been so quiet. I'm just going to take this one. And we do. If we didn't just shove that, I would have ripped this one through, but otherwise I think we can do a little bit better here. I'm sure some pros will disagree with me, but I think we can do a little better here. And luckily there are no pros watching this, so we have that working for us. Hey, there's perks to being the only pro in the community, right? It's good shit. No, I'd love to get some pros here, but I just most of the pros I know who are friends, they play high stakes live. So it's like they're not just gonna sit here and watch a $20 tournament video. They're like, why would I do that? I can be making $1 million at Commerce. I'm like, oh well, yeah, I know. Right? It's all good. I wish I could do it. Part of me wishes I could still play high stakes live for a full time, but not really. I think I'm over it. I really am. I think I am over that phase. Other than, not every week. Not 5 times a week. Maybe once or twice a week. This is getting ripped. Well, there we are. All right, let's see what we can do here. Do you see how long it's been 13-handed? It's a pretty good hand. This is really close. We could definitely shove this hand, but I kind of want to be careful, a little more careful with these two, which I'm a little worried about these two up here. Other than that, I'm not that, this guy's playing 50% of the deck. Even though we probably still should shove that, but I'm just not. Something just told me, I don't know. My intuition just told me, like, get away from it, and I'd rather just trust that. This has got to go in with the ace. The way this guy's playing, the way this guy's playing, this is going to go in. Yep. It is 11:41 on a Tuesday. Pretty crazy moon, actually. It's half and half. It's kind of weird. It looks half lit up or whatever, and then uh, half illuminated and half dark, right down the middle. It's pretty cool looking. I'm gonna just let this go. I mean, I don't see a huge reason to force this through. It's not a great situation to get hit again, but we're just gonna have to roll with the punches here, and we're just gonna have to look for a shove spot this next orbit. I really think, but this has been a really tough table because it's not like we're pressuring anyone's stack on this table, so it's making it a little more difficult. But it's never supposed to be easy. It's not. It's just not. I will make an exception here with the queen. He's been really tight. That is going to be an EV push shove, small blind, big blind. I will warn you, that is going to be the spot that sometimes I actually hold off on that spot because I've noticed it's the only spot I get called correctly is big blind versus small blind, meaning he's just gonna snap me with any ace, any king, and that's gonna be devastating where it happens. Where you could be in the same spot on the button, and it all everyone folds to you, and they're sitting there folding king jack, king queen, ace five. So something to think about, especially online in Jersey where they clam up on the money. I mean, it's been 13 players remaining on a tournament that I'm in for $9 since the dinosaurs have walked the earth. So it just goes to show you. I think we have to. I think we have to. With 8 big blinds, we have to shove this. Have to. The Heflorenosaur lets us have it. Gonna be some Shipple Roosters coming up. M Dog Big. M Dog B. The Quad Dog. Thinking it over. Sitting out. Pressure the stack. Pressure the stack. Pressure the stack. I'm gonna take it. It's with him sitting out, I'm gonna take it. I think this is a great fold equity spot. And we do get it through. I mean, you can see, I mean, we're just raging. We're just raging. 29 divided by 2.4. We're at 12 big blinds in the hijack, basically. It's just got to go in with 12 big blinds. Shoot. That's brutal. That's just absolutely brutal. It was actually one off the chart. I could have waited. I could have waited, but my intuition just barked at me to just shove it in. So whatever. We're done here. I do like fighting for the chips there. They just, that's what they need. They need ace king, ace queen. We have an ace blocked. They're folding every hand. So we come up short there. Good hand. What are we doing here? We got the last table to worry about here. We can wait one orbit here. Yeah, it's been fun, but I think, wow. Yeah, this is it's all good. This is where I normally shut down the recording and just listen to an ebook, but you know what? We're gonna just play this out till the end. We definitely want to. Ooh, we got a sub dog. It's like we got a subscriber. Unbelievable. Let's see what happened here. Sorry guys, let me mute this. I'd rather fold there and just set up more fold equity, I guess. Oh, we just drill the ace. Wow. He fooled me. Either way, it's going in. I mean, we don't really have any chips left. Trickle Rooster with the kings. Playing 50% of the deck, he's going to limp kings. Trickle Rooster. All right.
Hey guys, SR7 here, Sebastian Ravella. Today, I'm
It's a 4-year-old with a YouTube channel, of course. I'm trying to see if anyone thinks I'm like 5-year-old, 5-year-old, 8-year-old. 8-year-olds making YouTube channels. It's unbelievable. It really is. You gotta love it. Where did they get the confidence to just go out publicly and start? They're just so used to it. It's crazy. That generation is wild. absolutely wild. I've been a professional poker player like 7 years, and I have to muster all of my every ounce of courage to even have the audacity to dare release a video on YouTube, and then you see an 8-year-old literally releasing a video about absolute nonsense and building the subs. It's crazy. It's the way it is, man. It's either you either get with the game or you just get completely shut out, right? You just sit there and play 5-10 poker live and hide from the world, or I guess you can. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's a 4-year-old making a. Can there be an age limit? Like, what in the world is going on? What does a 7-year-old know about anything? I'm just saying. Oh my god. Probably a lot more than me, right? So, all right. Just like that, we're at the final table run. So we'll come back, we'll finish up this final table, we'll wait to just ripple Rooster and see what we can do. We'll be right back. See if we can make a run here. You know, 250 for first, that's not bad. So we can at least turn a few $100 profits in what? I mean, we've only been playing 2 hours. That's not bad for tournaments. So we'll be right back. And stay in school and say no to drugs.